Hi. So today we're looking at Sockstudios pain. Don't need my phone. Sockstudios pain. I felt pain. You probably have too. But yeah.
Today, we're going to be telling our most painful stories, and at the end, I will tell you how I ended up in the hospital. But
Oh,
first,
that's nice.
let's start with Nadway.
My story is back in 2019, right? This is when I was actually friends with Juice. And
Wait, you're not friends with him anymore? Wow.
Grab a snack and grab a
I
drink.
wanted to send Juice a funny video.
This
I
is
put
a
my
long
phone
one.
against the wall, or like on the floor. I recorded a video of me screaming something, and then I jumped head first into the wall.
Into the wall? Why?
I was trying to jump into the phone, but then I miscalculated and jumped a little bit too high. So I went head first into the wall and made a hole in my wall.
You got a big old head.
I was home alone at the time. I didn't know what to tell my parents. I told them that I was working out, running around, and I tripped on a wire and I fell into the wall.
You were running around working out in your room?
Yeah. I literally dolphin dived into the wall. I'm not even joking. The video was, I had on my phone, but I was too scared of my parents finding the evidence, so I just deleted it.
Yeah, kind of the evidence.
I still have a photo of the hole in the wall.
Well, Nadway gets his phone. Let's hear another story from Mr. Mimi.
I'm just a Chad. I've broken many bones, many hearts, many. I'm just so cool. Okay, so.
Stop, Mimi. Here's the hole in the wall. Here it is.
That's so tiny.
Is that your head?
Well, my full head didn't go through.
Let a real man tell the story, okay? When I was 3 years old, I was a dumb baby like Nat.
Oh, I know for sure you were.
I also had deep social anxiety or something, so.
At 3?
Yeah, if I wasn't close to my mom for 3 seconds or had a gulab jamun or something, I would start crying.
What?
One day, my mom left me on the bed to go downstairs real quick. She had to make some gulab jamun.
Is he gonna? Here, my prediction is he's gonna jump off the bed and then fall down the stairs. Sorry, I'm so big. All right, let's get straight into it.
Literally not even real. You're not even a real baby. You don't even exist. Okay, so literally 3 minutes of unsupervision and my blood pressure was rising as a baby. Okay, the bed was 10 foot high or something, so I couldn't even get down. Somehow, as a 3-year-old baby, I managed to do some parkour.
Parkour?
Yeah, I was doing a handstand jump off the bed to a cabinet. I slid
Cap.
down
This
the
Cap.
handles of the
This
desk,
Cap.
and then I jumped on the floor and started emoting.
Is this another concussion story? Because that also explains a lot.
Yeah, I totally didn't just fall on my head. Once I got on the floor, I started crawling towards the stairs because my mom was downstairs, This was in India, so the stairs weren't made out of wood. They were made out of hard stone, marble or something.
Oh my god.
I was crawling towards the stairs and I could hear my mom downstairs. And more importantly, I could smell the gulab jamun. So yeah, I started crawling. 1 step, 2 step, I'm getting closer. 3 step, 4 step.
Falls down the stairs.
No, not yet. I crawled down the first 2 stairs. I successfully did it. 5 steps. I don't know what comes after 5. But my hand slipped. I rolled over and everything slowed down. Okay? I was in the air. I was rolling in the air. And in that moment, while I was in the air, my light flashed before my eyes.
Oh my god, the alarm phone.
And just as time slowly snapped back to reality, I landed directly on my left eyelid.
Oh my
god. How'd you do that?
I just told you how I did it. I
Oh,
fell
yeah.
down.
What do you tell the ladies when they ask what the scar is about?
I saved a baby in the fire or something.
Not anymore since this is going now.
I don't know how I didn't die. I should have just rolled down from there because the stairs were very long and further destroyed my head. But I survived. I just had to get stitches in my left eye, so you can still see them to this day if you look close enough. And yeah, I was the baby that was dropped on my head.
You weren't even dropped on your head. You dropped yourself on your head, bro.
Also, I don't know if this story is true because I literally spawned in the world at the age of 11. I have no consciousness before that, but my mom told me this.
You just gave me a vivid story about a.
My mom told me this.
Go eat some gulab jamun. Well, while Blasagos eats gulab jamun, TBH, it's time to tell your story.
I think my story is the most relatable. If it's not relatable, what are you doing? Okay?
Oh my god, he's so relatable, guys!
Dude, I'm so relatable.
Oh god,
Let him talk.
Like 5 or
Sucks.
6. Okay, I hated homework.
Same here, bro.
My brother was the kind of person that would sit me down and watch me do my homework because I never did my homework. See, there's someone watched me do it or I didn't do it at all. So my brother wants to use the bathroom, and I was like, my nails are a little long, so how can I cut them without getting out of my seat?
Teeth.
Pencil sharpener. Don't do that. If he does that, I'm gonna
No.
be.
I see, that's the logical answer. That's the logical answer, right? But I wanted the perfect edges. Okay,
Wait, do you not go to the bathroom with your brother?
Okay, buddy.
Okay, nah. Socks. No. No.
So I was trying to figure out how to get the perfect, beautiful edges on my nails. So I'm looking through my bag because I don't want to bite my nails because biting my nails, that's gross. So I found the next best thing.
Pencil sharpener.
Pencil sharpener.
A pencil sharpener.
Pencil sharpener.
My God. You go to your local school?
No, I was just in my bag. You know, I was a good school student, but I was a bad homework student. You know what I mean?
But how would that make it clean?
Allie, I'm 6. My 6-year-old brain is like, okay, if I just put my finger, my little pinky finger in the pencil sharpener and give it a little swish, the nail's gonna get a perfect cut.
That's a great idea. I should try that.
That was a great idea. And then I tried it. I gave it a little twist, and then half of my nail was gone. A perfect
my God.
curve. 2/3 of my nail is actually gone. Okay, I had a third of it, and I didn't even cry. And you know why I didn't cry? I looked at my finger, and I thought about every life choice I did before this moment that led up to this. And I just looked at my fingernail, and I was like, that wasn't the best idea.
Come on, TBH.
After like 2 minutes of processing, I tried to get my fingernail out of it, because it wasn't fully gone yet. It was like bending. Yeah, it was really bad. My finger was like surgically attached to the pencil sharpener at this point, right? So then I tried to get it out. And
Chop it up.
It was still in? It was still in. And that's the worst part, right? So my finger was stuck inside the pencil sharpener, and if I tried to move it even an inch, not even an inch, a centimeter, or as the European people do it, a millimeter, okay?
Centimeter is European. And dude, females complain about childbirth. Oh my gosh.
Even if I tried to move it a millimeter or a centimeter, the most excruciating pain would come out of it, okay? So now I'm stuck, and I have to go to my mom. She's like, Mommy, I got my finger stuck in a pencil sharpener. My mom legit asked me, how dumb are you for putting your finger in a pencil sharpener? And my only response was, I thought it would work. That's it. That's my only thought, bro. I thought it would work.
Did it work?
2/3 of my nail is gone, okay?
So it worked. But
Yeah,
was
it technically worked, but
That's what matters.
It got a little bit more than the nail. That's all I'm saying.
How'd you get it out?
Oh, we just ripped it out.
Oh my God.
This explains why he has claws.
Let's hear a story from Allie. It's not
big
me.
meaty
She's just been waiting to talk about his like teeth.
I think Juicy's the only other person here that broke a bone.
I never broke a bone, but one time when I was a kid, I was in the bathroom and I was playing with my Hello Kitty like toothbrush holder, and it was like pink, and I had like a little Hello Kitty on it, and I started like filling it up with water, and then I decided to tape it so the water when it burst open, and then I kept filling it with like more water through like a little tiny hole on the top. After a while, I just got bored, so I just decided to like cut the tape off and empty the water out. And so I grabbed a pair of scissors and started to cut the tape, but I was standing at the sink and I got distracted when I looked at myself in the mirror, and then all of a sudden the scissors like slipped and I was just staring in the mirror, but I knew like something bad happened. Like I felt it. Like I was like, I froze. So I like slowly looked down and there was a big,
okay, hold on.
like I was
This
like,
art style is amazing.
froze. So I like slowly looked down and there was a big gash across my finger. It looked like my finger was like almost cut off.
That means my story is relatable.
So I started running around the bathroom screaming and crying.
You know how much water you wasted? You know how many people could have drank that water around?
Nah. Be quiet, Socks.
Crying
What?
and screaming until my
Hold
mom
on.
came.
What is Sockstudios' real name? Nicholas. Okay. I'm gonna call him Nicholas now. Or just
She's like,
Nick.
what happened? And I shoved it in her face to show her.
I'm
Oh.
dying. Look at this, Mom.
I shoved her in her face, and she told me we had to go to the hospital. And I was like, no. I was like scared. I was like, no, I don't want to go to the hospital. Maybe it'll stop bleeding. And
They put you down.
she looked at me and my mangled finger and was like, bruh. And she just like threw me into the car. She took me to the hospital and they stitched it up. And I had like 4 or 5 stitches in my finger. And then I got ice cream.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Now I want ice cream. Dang it,
Piece of
Allie.
that ice cream. Juicy. It's your time to shine.
Yeah, I want ice
So
cream.
anyway, let me tell a real man story. Not breaking their bones, having silly concussions at 3 years old.
Alright, you know what?
He's coming at your neck.
Anyway, so basically, I woke up on an average British day. Okay, you know,
Not relatable.
stormy outside. It's raining. You know, I get up, I brush my teeth.
Oh,
Sure you did.
Wow.
Shocker.
That is untrue. We're only telling true stories here, Juicy.
This was before the head injury.
Here's a true story, okay? So I woke up, I was like 7 years old. I was getting ready to go to school. You know, average day, average British day. So I got to school. It came to lunch. And
Hey, Hogwarts.
playground. You know this game called hopscotch, where you know you jump into.
Yeah. Hopscotch?
This is not laughing back. Okay, anyway, so there's this game called hopscotch. Okay. Hopscotch.
Plaza! Plaza, let the man talk,
I
Plaza.
accidentally tripped over my own leg. I had a leg
No.
and then I literally started falling in slow motion. And I tried to save myself, but then my elbow was pointing towards the floor, like towards the
Not the elbow. Was it the funny bone? Don't tell me it was
I
the
was trying to
funny
save
bone.
myself, and I landed directly on top of my right elbow. It was literally.
I have a scar on my elbow right here from a bike accident. I was biking. Yeah, this is a story for another day.
I hit the floor, and I was like, I didn't know what happened because I had a lot of adrenaline at first. So I got up, I looked around, everybody was standing there just staring at me. And
He was just standing there menacingly.
staring at me like there was about to wait for a quest. And the teacher was looking at me, and she came running over, and I was about to burst out crying. And then the teacher comes and grabs me,
And starts drinking your tears.
What?
and then pulls me away. So I was literally carrying my elbow because I couldn't even move it. The school called, right, the ambulance, and then my elbow because I couldn't even move it. The school called,
For that phone guy.
right, the ambulance, and then
Was
and
that the
then
point of
turned
87?
off as well. And then basically they took, and then basically I refused to go in the ambulance because I was scared of ambulances. I don't know why.
I
was
want to
scared
go
of
in
them. I
an
was 7 years
ambulance.
old. I was scared. I know. I was scared. Oh yeah, we get free healthcare for them. But anyway, I was 7 years old.
What a flex.
Basically, my mum had to take me in her car while we followed the ambulance to the hospital.
That was pretty traumatic. If we want to hear a real scary story, okay, let Blaza tell it.
Oh, well. I'm tired of hearing all these baby stories. These babies with the little...
I was looking. Everybody's a baby except for Nadway. Nadway's like 6 years old.
toddler stories.
I was going to do it, but now I'm not.
I actually broke bones. My first time I broke my arm, I was at school. Like, I was... Oh, wait, never mind. No, there was another time.
Biking
They say you didn't break
incident?
your head as well.
Like
The
a
most
dirt bike?
recently, a year ago.
I
remember that.
So I was going to America for the first time. I was like, oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm gonna meet my friends. I was gonna meet Socks for one. And then it was like a week before my flight. And I had my last dirt biking race. Last race of the season.
Imagine dirt biking. Imagine not being athletic enough to ride a normal bicycle, so you need to put an engine in it so it can drive you around.
It's like driving a sports car with 2 wheels.
If that's the way you want to put it, sure.
I was a little nervous. I was like, okay, this is my last race. I can win this. I'm doing this. I was at the
Dude,
starting gate.
Socks
It was
is
like a
such a
long
good
gate
dog.
with like 40
Does
people.
Socks
in a row.
animate
And
his
I
own
was running
stories?
and there was a sign. There's 15 seconds. 15 seconds to the great dog. And I was sitting there. I was fussing. 5 seconds.
I
5 seconds.
really appreciate the sound of that. Thank you.
No problem. And then I took a deep breath, and I stared at the gate in front of me, and the gate dropped, and I I'm going as fast
And
as
he
possible
bah!
in the first corner with 50 people next to me. And I was almost at the corner, and I look around me, and I was like, oh my god, I'm the first one. I'm gonna win this.
You're winning?
I'm in first place.
Did someone throw a blue shell?
No one threw the shell. That was at the end of the race. So I slammed in the brakes. I put my foot out. I'm ready to make the left corner. And I look to my left, and wham! Some kind of idiot doesn't know how to brake and slams right into me.
That was me, my bad.
What if you can create your own website by saying, this is what I want?
No commercial. Oh, I look really stupid. Where'd that go? I might want to find that later. Okay, we're back. Guys, make sure to go subscribe to Sockstudios and boop the like button. I think I commented about the baby thing a while ago. So yeah. Okay.
I get up, I'm like, damn. I look at the guy, I was like, bro, what the hell are you doing? He didn't look at me, he just picked up his bike and he left.
I'm sorry, I'm nervous.
Bye-bye.
I can't make eye contact.
So,
Hey, what are you doing? Meow.
I stand up, I pick up my bike, and I cannot pick up my bike. What's going on here? I look at my left arm, because it hurts a little bit. It felt a little
Pointing the
itchy.
wrong way?
I look at it, and it was shaped like the cool
Yeah,
ass
it
from
does.
school.
So not the cool S.
Supposed to be like that. I mean, I have
That's
to get
not
out of
supposed
here.
to
And then,
happen.
I stood up and I went to the side. I was just sitting down and I was like, ooh. First I was like walking in circles. I didn't know what to do. My arm is an S. What do I do? I can't live like this.
No.
So I sat down and the medic came and we're like, damn, this sucks. And then and I didn't feel much because I had adrenaline and stuff because of the start.
Because of
I sat down and I sat there for like 5 minutes, and all of a sudden I got like dizzy and stuff. I was like, "Oh, dude, that's not good." The doctor
Everything
said,
is
"Oh, it's not good.
purple."
You're just a little
People in my class watch my videos, and whenever I'm like, "Oh," they always quote my one video. Everything is purple. We're pulling it up because yes, what just happened? Okay, YouTube. So, boom. Sorry about the keyboard pun. Here.
It's purple. Boring. Everything is purple.
People always quote me on that because they watch my channel, and they always just say, "Everything is purple."
Everything is purple.
Oh my! How long ago is that? Was 7 months ago? That looks like it was so much longer. Okay,
I think he's gonna do doctor. Bro.
back to the actual video.
I don't think he's a doctor.
She said, "Sit down, drink this pill."
Pills? You just took random pills from
It was like a
stranger?
medkit pill. It was a medkit, okay?
Medkit pill. Okay.
Dude didn't have any water, so I had to swallow that stuff dry. But I could do it. It was fine. And I started feeling better after that. And then I was like, oh my god, I have a flight next week. And then I couldn't fly because my arm was kind of sideways.
What about the race?
I couldn't continue to race. My arm was shaped like an S.
Now it's time to say my story. I also broke a bone. 2, actually. Back in the day when I used to go outside, I used to skateboard a lot, okay? Not that cringe skateboard with 4 wheels.
Ripstick?
None of that. I'm talking about the ripstick.
No, I had a ripstick.
All you uncultured viewers, the ripstick is like the coolest trend back
I need to hold on. I need to plug in my PC. Sorry for the interruption. I just got like a notification that my PC was at low battery. Okay, we shall resume.
It was a skateboard that only has
2
2 wheels.
wheels,
One in
yeah.
the front,
So
one
you
in
gotta
the
like,
back, right? You must be asking, how the heck do you balance on two
You don't.
wheels. The trick was, as soon as you got onto the skateboard, you had to do this like little dance. You got to
Like
do
the shava shava.
As soon as you got on the skateboard, you had to do a little shava shava to get the board moving. And if you stopped dancing, you had no momentum, and boom, you would just fall flat on your face. Now that we're all educated,
I
have
think
anything to do with breaking
I've
the
seen
law.
someone rip
Me
sticking
and
at a
the
campsite I went to
neighborhood
before.
Okay, we were rip sticking
calm
down.
Calm down. Calm down.
We were rip sticking down the streets, you know, doing normal kid stuff, scaring pedestrians, robbing houses, breaking down lemonade stands. In our neighborhood, there were a lot of these like biking paths, and they stretched on for like miles. You know, these like little paths that go woo, like through the houses and stuff. And we love rip sticking in these biking paths because there were like a lot of turns and hills that were a lot of fun. But it was like most importantly, so like we wouldn't get hit by cars, and we didn't have to look left or right and die. So that was good.
I see.
However, there are different like skill levels in the
Let me
biking
guess. You
path.
chose the hard
We were
one.
feeling
You went down a
adventurous.
really big
We never
hill,
went past
and
difficulty.
you didn't get the right
So,
amount of
we felt like we were
momentum,
gonna do
and you
the
fell flat on
nightmare
your
path.
face.
Just to put it
And
in
broke
perspective,
2 of
there's
your
like
bones.
3 more stages of difficulty until the nightmare path. There was hard, extreme, extreme plus, then nightmare. So that means the path that we were just gonna go on had a 70-degree drop. The turns were like sharper than like an ice cream cone. Okay, you know the bottom of an ice cream cone, like pew pew. We arrived to the path, and for some reason, I was not frightened at all. And the reason was I was really stupid. All right, it wasn't because I was brave. I was just dumb. I volunteered to go first because my friends in the back started questioning if it was even a good idea. They were the smart ones in the situation. Without hesitation, I got on my ripstick and I started going down the path. I picked up speed really quickly. We were going boom, boom, boom. Okay, it was like we were motorbikes. Right, it was at the same speed, and I didn't even have to do the shava shava because all you have to do was like stay balanced because you already had enough momentum. Like I didn't need more speed. So all seemed going well for like the first couple seconds until we arrived at the first turn. The problem with the ripstick is there's like no real way to slow down other than like jumping off.
Don't tell me you jumped off.
No, we didn't jump off. You know, with a normal skateboard, you could at least put down like 1 foot to like slow you down a bit, but not with this. You gotta like keep two of your feet on the ground. Now we're going to the sharpest turn I ever encountered. But like in my head, I thought I could do it like easily. I thought I could go and easy. Right in the head, visualize it, it's easy. But in reality, as I was turning, the speed was so great, I flew from like the whole ripstick just like flew from underneath. Like the wheels went skirt and they shot from underneath, and I was just in the
That thing
air.
was
I
gone.
was levitating. I would have been fine if I just landed on my butt, but no. What I did is like my legs are up in the air. I put my hands right beneath me, like to protect my butt. For some reason.
no, that's not how that works.
No, your fingers are
And I
gone.
kept my hands there underneath me to protect me. So
Your fingers are
the
done.
impact of me hitting the ground was like straight hands and then into my wrist. My fingers probably bent so far back they probably hit my own wrist. I mean, the good news is that I'm on the ground, right? I mean, the bad news is that I felt like this extreme sharp pain, like immediately, right into my right wrist. But the thing was, like when I got up, unless I moved it, it didn't hurt. I know that sounds stupid, but at that time, I thought like if I just leave my arm alone, it'll just heal itself. I
That's
kinda
not true.
just got up and I didn't think it was broken because I was just like, shouldn't I be in constant pain right now if it was broken? But no, it didn't hurt if I didn't move it. So he just got back up on the ripsticks and kept on ripsticking.
What about your
And I
day?
just had my arms out.
Continues to do the shower.
You couldn't stop rip stipping.
I couldn't stop, but that's not the problem. All right, the problem was I went back home that day, still not knowing my right wrist was broken. So I go to bed. I'm like, I'm gonna sleep this off. I'm gonna feel better. Maybe I just pulled a muscle or something. I woke up the next morning. I need to take a piss. I go to open the door. I completely forgot what happened the day before. So I go to open the door with my right hand, and I do that little twist. It's those.
I have like a
It was the
clicky.
worst pain ever. I was
Wrist.
literally
That's weird.
holding back tears. And we're not even at the worst part because I still needed to use the restroom. So I changed my hands to the left hand so I could open the door. I have this habit that I always need a locked door. To lock doors, you have to press like this little button on the door handle, right? It's like this little button, like boop, boop, you know? Forgetting again, like I'm pretty sure I have dementia. Like I'm forgetting my right hand was in pain. I went up to go lock it, and I pressed the button with my right thumb.
Wow, you're not so bright, are you?
It wasn't even my right wrist.
Socks!
My right thumb was also broken.
Come on, Socks.
You broke your entire hand?
And I had like this immediate shell shock because because I pressed the button and my right wrist is broken. So you hear this little, and then it also sends the response to your right wrist that is broken.
Sucks, you got me in
Not
pain.
supposed to make that sound.
Okay, who do you think injury is worse? A broken thumb or a weird thumb? Comments down below.
Whole body like vibrated. It's like you shocked it by electricity. This isn't good. Yeah, I went straight to my parents. I was like, please take me to the doctors. And yeah, we got the x-ray. Not only did I break my wrist, it was also my right thumb. Honestly, at the end of the day, you know what was worse? When they put the cast on, you can't even shower with it. You got to put like this
Like a
plastic
trash bag,
bag
yeah.
over your arm.
I've never
And
broken a
the
bone.
cast wet.
I'm
And
Chad.
because of that, like the smell gets like really
Edit
bad.
that out.
Well, if you guys enjoyed those stories and
Oh, it's over.
make
Okay.
sure to
I guess, maybe we should talk about my pain. Nah, we'll save that for another video. Guys, make sure to like and subscribe. Watch another video. Click here, and go subscribe to Socks. Maybe his channel will be up on the screen. Maybe it won't. Who knows? Peace and, whoop. Oh, wait, wrong way.